Saxons, Vikings, and Franks. These three cultures were prominent in Western Europe during the migration period, more commonly known as the Dark Ages. And one item that they shared is the seax. The word seax, or sax, comes from the Saxons, one of the Germanic tribes that settled Britain in the 5th century. In their language, Old English, seax literally means knife. It's a weapon that will be carried by anyone and everyone, including slaves. This is a Scramasax. Its name roughly translates to wounding knife, and it's built to kill. The purpose of the Scramasax was to be more of a fighting knife. It still had considerable utility. You could skin an animal, shave kindling, chop vegetables with it, but that's not all it was meant for. The grip is built like a Germanic sword's grip. Rather than a simple piece of wood or bone riveted through the tang, it's a short guard and a pommel, so that it feels more like a sword in the hand. The shape of the blade is also a dead giveaway to its purpose. There's a lot of different types of Scramasax blades, and on this one it's quite long, so you can deliver a good slash or a deep, heavy stab with it. Lastly, the heavy triangular point is perfect for splitting the rings of chainmail, one of the few types of armor available at the time. In a tight press of shields in a battle between, say, Saxons and Viking marauders, there wouldn't be a lot of room, and you could find yourself in a situation where you couldn't swing down or draw back due to everyone crowding in around you. Or, if you lost your weapon, you're in an even worse situation. So you'd have the Scramasax, and it would be carried somewhere close to your body, easy to reach, so that you could draw it from behind your shield, stab under or over with it. It's quite the nasty surprise, and the design of the weapon ranged in style from more organic blade shapes to the angular, broken-back Scramasax commonly attributed to the Vikings. The Scramasax was very similar in function to the Roman gladius, which was designed with tight spaces in mind. It's easy to see why a short, cut-and-thrust weapon would be favored by the Viking and Saxon warriors who, like the Romans, often fought in shield walls. While not perhaps the most iconic weapon of the Viking Age, it is certain that many warriors were sent to their graves and the gates of Valhalla at the edge of the Scramasax. Next time on Fire and Fury, we'll take a look at one of the most recognizable weapons of the early Middle Ages, evolved from a Roman spatha and seen in the hands of Vikings and Crusaders alike, the Type 10 sword.